Wow, what a week it has been in the political world. Welcome back to Biz Politics, everyone. My name is Max, and look, not much has happened, to be completely honest, but it does seem like a lot. And of course, I think the biggest news this week was Cory Bernardi is, of course, former Liberal senator, is joining One Nation, and he will lead the upper house ticket, of course, in the Legislative Council in the South Australian election. Wow, that was a mouthful, that one. And of course, Pauline Hanson's One Nation, former Senator Cory Bernardi will run, and he will lead it in next month, the South Australian election. That should be very, very interesting to see. Of course, we haven't had any polls ever since Ashton Hearn took over the helm of the Liberal Party in South Australia, but it'll be interesting to see how that all pans out. Looking at the South Australian polls on a national level, of course, I must stress state and national polls can look very, very different, but One Nation is looking to have a massive rise in popularity in South Australia, as well as federally this week. No new polls, which is quite saddening since the last episode. But yeah, look, and a QLD MP for the Nationals has threatened to quit. That was one of the other big headlines. And of course, Sam Groth. Oh, poor Sam. He is calling it quits early. He's officially resigning from his seat, and it will trigger a by-election in the seat of Nepean. And the Victoria election is very, very close. It's in November, these by-elections usually do take a while. So whoever does take over the Nepean seat will only be there for like 5 months before the election. And of course, looking at what Pauline Hanson did say yesterday, with that she could form a super coalition. That's probably the first time ever we'll see something like that in Australia, if it does happen. One Nation, the Nationals, and Liberal National Party. That could be very interesting to see. And of course, I did see a lot of clickbait news saying, "Oh, Pauline Hanson's gonna join forces with them." No, not really. She said that she would consider it, but of course, she would still want to have her voice heard. She wouldn't want to abide by any of the rules, from what I heard, and she would still want to have her say in things. And I don't blame her. She in the polls, she's the one with the upper hand here. So look, that's not me expressing my political views, but just me looking at it from her perspective. And of course, that's basically what has happened in the political world this week. This is your weekly wrap on Biz Politics. Of course, you can catch up on what's happening if you're new to the political scene, and follow us on Instagram at biz_politics.